The future to come in 20 to 30 years. Can it be predicted in the times of global uncertainty? How to map out the contours of the future so that they are more clear and bright. And what can be done by those who are today called the next generation?
Today in the program, Darina Mamyrova, a leader by birth and by vocation. I always want to do as much as possible. I want to achieve maximum success in any field and do everything I can. I think it is very important to properly use the capabilities of all people, so that together to achieve the most important goals. Darina Mamyrova is a student of the International Baccalaureate program at Miras International School in Almaty. She is a researcher to be in the field of economics. Darina is a leader of the school team at the Robocon Games Championship. She is initiator of the Box of Courage charity event. I was born in Almaty. We are 5 in my family. My mom, dad, elder sister, younger brother, and me. My parents are economists, so since childhood, I has had an interest in this area of science. As a child, I was a very active child. Therefore, in kindergarten, when the older children were sleeping, my teacher taught me to read. Due to this, I went to school a year earlier than everyone else. I was sent to school that took students from 5 years old. I studied there for 2.5 years, and after that, my parents and I decided that it would be better to enter the Miras. When I applied here, it was quite difficult for me. I had a pretty good level of English, but the rest of the subjects were lagging behind. Therefore, at that age, I had to work hard to get here. Math has been always my favorite subject. Besides, I had an interest in economics because of the job of my parents. Now I clearly understand that I want to connect my life with economics and mathematics and combine these two areas. I have always been a person who is interested in research. I've got an interest in innovation, innovations, and all that.
Playing jazz.
Playing jazz.
Smoothie.
Making smoothie.
Technology facilitated our lives significantly. I consider this a great achievement of science, that so many tasks that used to be done only by people There are many contests and competitions related to engineering, innovative technologies, etc. I've been always attracted to this industry and this area. In the 9th grade, my then physics teacher told me about the international competition organized by the International University of Information Technology. The very idea seemed very interesting to me because I was always attracted to robotics, engineering, and all similar industries. Therefore, I was very enthusiastic about this idea. I was already the captain of the team in the first year. In the first year, we needed to get our hands in it, so we took only 7th place, but among more than 25 teams, since the competition is international. Subsequently, in the 10th and 11th grades, we had more experience and, of course, made much more efforts. Therefore, for 2 years in a row, we took 2nd places in the Republic. Robocon is a large-scale competition. 2 teams compete there, and they create 2 robots each. The one is controlled virtually by the operator, and the second is automatic. Combining the size, dimensions, features, and weight of the robot is quite difficult, but we managed to do this enough to take the 2nd place and lose to only 1 team in the Republic. The participation in this competition gave me experience because preparation takes a lot of time, a lot of energy.
В целом, участие в таких соревнованиях – это огромный опыт, потому что подготовка занимает очень много времени.
Of course, it tempers. Of course, it gives an idea of how such events should generally take place. It will be very useful in the future. I would say that participation in this competition helped me a lot in my school activities too.
Соревнование, можно сказать, очень помогло мне в школьной деятельности тоже. Очень часто от других людей я слышала, что
Very often from other people, I heard that they note my determination. I would even say that such a quality sometimes becomes more like stubbornness. I always want to do as much as possible. I want to achieve maximum success in any field and do everything I can.
каждый год в нашей школе проходит конференция.
Every year, a conference named Model of the United Nations is held in our school. There, any student can be a delegate of a country or a chairman of a committee. There, you need to know a lot about the protocol of meetings, the position of countries, how to respond in different situations which occur there. As a 9th grade student, when I just started participating in the conference, I was a delegate from a less economically developed country. In the 10th grade, I got the opportunity to represent a stronger republic. And in the 11th grade, I was able to be the chairman of the Economic and Financial Committee.
В 11-м я смогла быть председателем экономически-финансового комитета. Я всегда осознавала значимость благотворительности.
I have always been aware of the importance of charity. One of the largest events that we held at school, and to which I put a lot of efforts, is the Box of Courage. Its idea was that different people could buy a toy for a child with cancer. After the action, we ourselves took the things that we ourselves collected, or rather, those things that caring people had bought. I saw the result of our action with my own eyes. The action was really successful. I myself did not expect such attention from completely different people. Therefore, I would like to continue this in the future.
Я бы хотела продолжить это в будущем.
The Miras provides an opportunity for students to combine the Kazakhstani educational program with the International Baccalaureate program. Having finished 11th grade with a gold medal, I went to 12th grade. This is an IB graduation grade. They want only sitting in the office every day. They have 3 subjects and they do tasks only for them. Also, they have an art council. Yeah, it's a school of life.
Каждый студент может выбрать 6 предметов.
Students can choose 6 subjects. Of course, these should be those subjects that are very interesting to them and which will help in their future career. There are subjects at the standard level, and there are ones at the advanced level. My advanced level subjects are mathematics, economics, and English, and the standard level subjects are physics, Russian, and business.
Русский язык и бизнес.
Okay, first of all, look at the power supply. No, Darina, look. We have 2 terminals.
Да, это я помню.
We have yellow ones and red and
Нам нужно это
black.
все использовать. По идее, мне кажется, это классная тема.
И все линии соединены.
Please, connect them. Did you notice if the light is the same or different? Yes, it changed because of the resistor. I would like to enter an undergraduate program in London because I am inspired by the city and I know what opportunities for further education it can give.
На момент поступления в университет
At the time of entering university, I will be 17 and a half years old. Therefore, I would like to be closer to my parents the first year, and then continue my scientific career in more distant countries, such as the USA.
Collecting and publishing official statistics, you see,
В 12 классе я
In the 12th grade, I realized that I wanted to run for the leader of the school. Many teachers used to say that I had certain qualities, leadership qualities.
это определенные лидерские качества. В нашей школе можно голосовать с 6 класса.
At our school, we can vote from the 6th grade, and accordingly, I took part in this process from the 6th grade too. Therefore, I had a lot of knowledge in this area. I remembered the election campaigns of other candidates. I remembered who won, who lost, and why. I believe that this year I have enough experience and knowledge in the school system, in organizing various events to really change something, and to make the school year as productive and interesting as possible for all students.
Год максимально продуктивным и интересным для всех учеников.
So, what are our plans for the year? Of course, we know how talented our students are and want to give you all the best opportunities to show those talents. We want to host more exhibitions and concerts that can also be held for charity.
When I decided that I would run, I decided to find out what the students themselves would like from this year.
Of course, we understand the importance of passing special tests for university applications, and that is why we want to introduce special classes after school for IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, and etc. In addition to that, we want you to have regular meetings with those who have managed to get into top universities, such as Harvard, Columbia, Brown, and etc.
В таких делах очень важно.
In such matters, it is very important that you are known, so that younger students know your capabilities, your principles, what you can accomplish, and what you may not be able to do. Thanks to this, it is immediately clear who is the winner and who is not.
Я считаю, что людей объединяет общее.
I believe that people share common ambitions, views, and values. Therefore, this is what always helps if you, of course, need to find a group of people who would help you in any project, no matter a large scale or not. I would not say that some psychological tricks or something like that play a special role here. I think it is very important to correctly use the capabilities of all people, so that together to achieve the most important goals.
Возможности всех людей, так, чтобы вместе достигать самых главных целей.
Раз, два, три. Давай.
У нас есть традиция во время предвыборной кампании.
We have a tradition of holding various campaigns during the election campaign. This is done so that students who are younger, who do not know candidates so well, can really recognize them as people, to know what they want from this year, and can share the desires, their preferences, or requests. Of course, we pay great attention to this. We really want it to be familiar to younger and even the middle classes students. Therefore, we try to hold as many interesting and exciting promotions as possible.
Как можно больше интересных и действительно захватывающих акций. Я считаю, что отличительность.
I believe that the distinguishing feature of our generation is the desire to change the world around us. I think this is what is more developed in my peers than in people who are older than us. Of course, this is very good. Thanks to such people, thanks to such a generation, our humanity will really be able to reach new heights. I think it is very important. Of course, I try to maintain these qualities in myself. I try to develop them. And when I see younger people who are not much older than me really change something, reach the heights in their lives, I understand that this is what I want from my life.
Ближайшие планы – это поступить в топовый университет.
My immediate plans are to enroll in a top university, after which I will get master's and doctor PhD degrees and subsequent ones, in good educational institutions as well. In addition to this, I would like to make an important discovery in science. I would really like to change the course of science and contribute to its development. I believe that if I can do this, I will generally achieve perhaps the biggest goal in my life.
Я в целом достигну, пожалуй, самую большую цель своей жизни.
I was born and raised in this country, in this city, so of course it is clear that they mean a lot to me. I would like to get all the necessary skills and knowledge abroad, to use them later for the benefit of the development of Kazakhstan.
Казахстана. Это действительно то, что я хочу сделать в своей жизни.
At the school leader elections, Darina lost only a few votes to her closest competitor. Anyway, the participation in the election campaign gave her new experience, which will be useful in her future projects. Darina will combine her social activities with the preparation for entering a London university.